International Women's Day on March 8th. Women's rights have been a central focus of the socialist movement since the 19th centuries, and it has been emphasized on the connection between gender equality and the class struggle as well. Socialists argued that true liberation for women could only be achieved through the overthrow of capitalist systems that perpetuated both economic and exploitation and patriarchal oppression. Some key aspects to this women's rights in socialist activities include a huge factor of economic equality and labor rights. Socialists advocated largely for equal pay and for equal work, as well as maternity leave and the right to work without discrimination. Importantly, they recognized that capitalism exploited women's labor both in factories and at home. To join the workforce as equals and for society to provide support through childcare, healthcare, and paid maternity leave. Some early socialist movements fought for women's suffrage and political representation, believing that working-class women must have a voice in shaping policies that affect their lives. In 1917, after the Russian Revolution, the Bolshevik government was amongst the first to grant women the right to vote and hold office. Another very important factor was socialists arguing also that housework and childcare were a form of unpaid work. A lot of women can agree with this. Labor that kept women economically dependent. They called for the socialization of domestic tasks through public services like communal kitchens, laundries, and childcare centers. Some reproductive rights and bodily autonomy also exists in the socialist advocacies throughout history. They supported free access to contraceptions and abortions, recognizing that control over their rights was essential for women's liberation. In the early years of the Soviet Union, abortion was legalized, making it the first country to do so. Education and collective empowerment also existed throughout the history for this day. Socialists emphasized heavily on free and equal education for women, politically and economically. Women's groups, unions, and political organizations, such things did not exist before. The socialist perspective on women's rights left a lasting impact by forming independence as a crucial to women's liberation, highlighting the interconnectedness of the class and gender oppression, inspiring future feminist movements to challenge both patriarchy and capitalism. Thank you, everyone.
Human life, freedom. Human life, freedom. Human life, freedom. Jinjan azadi. Jinjan azadi. Jinjan azadi. Human life, freedom. Hey, punch it.
Democracy sounds like! This is what democracy sounds like! Tell me what democracy sounds like! This is what democracy sounds like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
نارضایەتی جەماوەری ڕۆژانە بۆ خواستی باشکردی ژیان و خزمەتگوزاریەکان یەخەی دەسەڵاتداران و سەرمایەداران دەگرێت کە تێیدا ژنان بەشداریەکی بەرچاویان هەیە. 8 مارس ڕۆژی خەباتە بۆ یەکسانی هەمەلایەنەی ژن و پیاو. بشی 8 مارس ڕۆژی جیهانی ژنان. 8 مارس ڕۆژی جیهانی ژنان، ڕۆژی خەباتی هاوکوشتی جیهانی و ڕۆژی بەرزکردنەوەی دەنگی ناڕەزایەتیە